Hi, hello, my name is Kat and welcome back to the coziest corner of the internet. Today's video is a special one because we are looking at a new piece of tech that I was sent from the wonderful people over at Logitech G UK. It is the Logitech G Cloud and I've had it for about a month now, and so I wanted to come on and let you guys know what I think, but also talk a little bit about the tech of a cloud device like the Logitech G Cloud. If you're unfamiliar, the Logitech G Cloud is a streaming handheld console which allows you to stream games from your favorite provider. It functions similar to an Android tablet, and that's pretty much what it is, but with the obvious aesthetics of a handheld gaming console. So you can see it's also one of the prettier of the handheld consoles we currently have on the market. Just as I did with the Steam Deck not too long ago, today's video I want to focus on the technical specs of the console, what I like about it from a cozy gamer's perspective, the types of games you can get on it, and finally the unique thing about the Logitech G Cloud, how to get Genshin Impact running on it. Because Genshin Impact isn't actually on Steam, you can't currently play it on any other handheld console. It's also not on Switch. So that's what makes it really unique for me, is that you can actually get it running on Logitech G Cloud. So at the end of this video, we'll go over how to get that done. Please keep in mind that I am not a professional tech reviewer in any way, and this should not be treated like a tech review at all. However, I do hope if you are also a cozy or casual gamer and you're curious about this console and how someone like me might be enjoying it, this will be the video for you. Some things might be important to me that aren't important to you at all, like aesthetics, but that's totally okay, and please do let me know down below if you have any questions after you've watched the video. Anyways, I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into the video. So just to start off, like I already said, I just wanted to show off how pretty this console is. In terms of aesthetics, again, it's completely white, which is really helpful because the Steam Deck, as much as I love you, you're kind of ugly. So this is definitely much prettier, and you'll already notice that it's much smaller than the other handheld consoles on the market. It's quite a bit lighter, and it is around the size of like a mini tablet. The other thing I really liked in terms of tech was the startup was really easy. You literally just turn it on, log into your Google account, and it'll carry over a lot of your settings from your other devices. They already had Game Pass, Nvidia, GeForce Now already installed, so I could actually just jump right in and get to gaming. In terms of actual specs, the screen is 1920 by 1080, just like the other consoles, with a 7-inch display size. The screen, like I said, is very similar to a tablet, so it does have touch controls, which means if you do want to play any Google Play games, you can do that as well. One of the really cool features that they've added, and I have played around with a little bit, is you can actually map the button controls to touch on the screen. So that was really helpful when setting up Genshin, which I'll explain a bit later. So if you do want to play any touch-only games that are on Google Play Store, you can just map those buttons so that you can play it with the actual controllers on each side. The battery life is stated to be 12 plus hours, and I can confirm that it is quite a good battery life from my experience. I think I've only actually fully charged the console twice since getting it, so it's definitely lasted me a long time. I haven't done any very long sessions on the console, so I can't really speak to how much it drains, but for 1 to 2 hours here and there, it's worked quite fine for me. Because this is a stream console, you probably won't need that much storage, but it does have 64 gigabytes of storage if you want, and an additional SD slot to add more. Overall, when it comes to specs, I think in general the console plays really smooth, it looks really pretty, the colors are quite vibrant on the screen. I will say, playing games through the Nvidia GeForce Now app, the games look incredible, and the streaming has been working fine for me so far. I will say I tried to play some Google Play games on here, and those did not look as crisp, but I don't know how normal that is because I'm new to like an Android tablet personally. But overall, streaming games through Game Pass and Nvidia GeForce Now have worked really, really well. So moving on to my thoughts as a cozy gamer and a casual gamer. Overall, I think this is really solid for someone who's looking for a way to play PC games, but on a handheld console. Because it's so light and has many options to play different types of games, I think it's a really good choice. However, the big thing to remember is that this is a cloud device. It is a streaming console. This means that you will not be playing any games that are downloaded onto the console itself, so you will need strong Wi-Fi. If this is not something you have, this is probably not the best console for you. If you're the kind of person who wants a handheld console because you want to play like on the train or on the go, again, this won't be the right console for you. Although, like I said, you can download some Google Play apps. For the most part, you'll be streaming games, and that's where this console really shines. So this is more for people who don't want to sit at their PC to play their games or don't have a PC and would rather play on the couch, etc. In particular, I would really recommend this for people who are, say, Switch gamers only and don't have a gaming PC at all, or maybe have a MacBook that can't play a lot of things. Because the best thing is the NVIDIA GeForce Now, you don't even need your own PC to stream from. You will use the PCs from NVIDIA to stream from all over the world. This means that you could actually run quite intensive games on this console, which is really cool. For me specifically, I do have a gaming PC, but it's not very good. So I can't run things like Starfield, etc. that I really wanted to play. But playing it through the NVIDIA GeForce Now app has been brilliant, and I've been able to play games at like 4K resolutions and stuff, which is amazing. Again, keeping in mind in terms of pricing too, that although this is quite affordable for this type of console, you will probably need to pay more in terms of subscriptions and things. Obviously, Game Pass is a subscription fee. If you do want to use NVIDIA GeForce Now, there is a free service, but I found it very difficult to use and was waiting in very long queues, so I didn't actually end up subscribing to it, and you probably will need to as well. You also get resolution caps and stuff at the lower tiers of the NVIDIA stuff, so keep that in mind. But overall, for cozy gamers, I do really recommend getting either this or the Steam Deck to help you get access to all the amazing PC games that you'd otherwise not get to play if you only have a Nintendo Switch. It really does open the world of gaming, and you'll get games that are early access, you'll get games that just never come to Switch at all, so it's really, really good to have. But anyways, moving on from my thoughts of the actual console, let's talk about the important thing today, how to get Genshin Impact set up on it. I think this is going to be a really interesting way to demonstrate how to use the Logitech G Cloud, so let's get right into it. Like I said, Genshin Impact is not available on Steam or on Switch, so right now the Logitech G Cloud is one of your best options for playing Genshin Impact on the couch in handheld. So there are two main ways to get it set up on the Logitech G Cloud, so let's dive into your options. The first way to play is to download the Google Play version of the game onto the Logitech G Cloud. Whilst this method is relatively easy and does mean you can play without Wi-Fi, I wouldn't recommend it for several reasons. First of all, after you've downloaded the game, you'll notice that you can't use the controller support for the game in the tutorial. You'll need to use the beta function on the console to remap the touch controls to the console buttons. I will link a video down below that I used to get that working for myself. Once you've passed the tutorial, you should be able to switch to a controller in the settings menu, but it's much less reliable than through the PC version of the game. I wouldn't recommend this method mainly because the game just doesn't look that great in this version. It's pretty grainy and not the smoothest experience as it's meant to be played with touch controls. The better method to play is through the GeForce Now app that I've mentioned a few times, or the Shadow PC streaming services. Both services essentially offer you the ability to stream games from a PC located somewhere in the world, while accessing your library of games synced from Epic, Steam, and more. They are both subscription services, although GeForce Now does have a free membership option with reduced quality. It's fairly easy to set up, just link your Epic account with your GeForce Now system and then log in with your Genshin account when the game loads up. Genshin's cloud save ability really comes in handy here, so you can continue your save across your PC and other consoles. The main benefit of this is the graphics will look so much better as you'll be streaming from some very good PCs around the world. Personally, despite having a gaming PC, I find the GeForce Now PCs are so much quicker to load, so I way prefer playing it through this method. Just to also mention that though this won't work for Genshin Impact, the other way that you can stream games on the Logitech G Cloud is through the Steam or Xbox apps. You can also access PlayStation Remote through the Google Play Store, but it's not as reliable as these other methods. Remote play kind of reminds me of playing like the Wii U in the early days, where you would have something else on the TV and be playing the game that's on your actual console, just on the couch. It's quite useful if you have a PC already that works well, but you're just trying to play somewhere else in the home. Or for me, like I play a lot of PlayStation Remote Play because it's a good way for me to finally get to play things like Horizon Zero Dawn from the comfort of my bedroom. Anyways, that's the gist of it. I hope this was helpful in some way. Again, I'm not a tech reviewer at all, so I definitely recommend you check out some other videos from people who know a bit more what they're talking about. But if you're on the fence and you're a cozy gamer like me and just wanted to hear someone who's like-minded and their thoughts on it, I hope this was helpful. Overall, I do think there's a few drawbacks to the Logitech G Cloud, and it might not be right for everybody, but if you're looking for something a bit more affordable, or you're really just looking to have an extension to your other consoles and PC, this is a really good buy. It also does make me very excited for the future of streaming and cloud gaming, so I hope we'll get to see even better cloud gaming in the future. Anyways, let me know down below if you have any other questions for me, if you're still deciding, or maybe you already got it and you're loving it too, let me know. And thank you once again to Logitech G UK for sending me the console to try out and review for you all. I'll hopefully have a video soon on the cozy games that you can get access to on this console. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to hear of more content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.